Previously on the mundane and the arcane.
You heard a clattering, what sounded like a whole kitchen just fell, and people like gasping, and then there was a ghost that rose out of a fallen person on the road.
You like to hit little girls? Hit me!
You got full Zach Bagans.
I'm going to produce flame to burn the body. I'm going to go supernatural on this. Maybe if I burn the body, the ghost will dissipate.
You got to salt and burn the bones.
I'm gonna fucking stab it.
Do it! This thing has had 2 hit points for like 4 rounds.
Jesus Christ.
So as you kind of manage to hit the midsection of amidst this wispy smoke, your blade actually sinks in, and the ghost just looks right at you, and it seems to dissipate.
I did it! I did it, guys! Like, Gronk's gonna go and check on the little girl.
The little girl is alive.
I'm going to walk up to the little girl, and I'm going to reach out my hand at her and go, get well soon.
A figure pops into existence about 15 feet in front of you guys.
Ah, shit!
Shit.
As its eyes scan over each of you, in the most deadpan voice, it speaks. Hello. My name is Alorum. I have a favor to ask of you for my friend Theo.
What's your favor?
Theo, he was an old man to an old god. I would like to see a final service done for him as a favor to me. If you would, please return Theo's blade to the nearby temple to his god. If you do so, I will repay each of you with a favor in kind.
Zenko looks him back in the eye, nods, and goes to retrieve his blade. I will make sure it is done.
All right. So you guys have just left Alorum's compound. You're standing outside, essentially, his grounds. And it's you 3 and the little mummy guy. Y'all just standing around. What do y'all do?
Little mummy.
It's not my name.
Are you my mummy?
Are you my mummy? Mommy.
Oh, God. I'm going to have nightmares now.
Okay, so
right.
we're supposed to be taking this blade to a burial ground, right?
You're taking it to
A shrine.
a shrine of his god
Okay.
called the Dead Twins.
And-
it's located underneath the Dead Twins.
Is this a well-known place? Like, should we know where this is?
It's southeast of here.
That's about all you know, is that it's southeast of here.
Zenko. Yeah.
You're more than welcome to ask around.
Okay.
That's a good plan.
I
Let
was
us
just trying
head
to
in-
figure out if it was like a well-known place or not. If it was something that we would already know, or if we had to get intel as to where to find it.
Zenko knows.
Zenko knows the general location.
Yeah. Not the specifics.
Yeah. There's a chance Deke would know.
Should I roll for it? But I've never been here before.
I imagine I thought you'd traveled kind of all over the place just for the past, 5 to 10 years you'd been in the country you were in.
Yeah, but I thought that part of my backstory is that this is my first time to Tristalin.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
So, I mean, I can roll for it because I
fine.
might have heard something, but I had
there
an
is
idea of who to go talk to.
There is a very slim chance that you would know.
We all know fucking Gronk is just useless. So
Yeah.
Gronk, there's no real conceivable way why.
You know what?
Reason why you
Let
would
me
know.
roll a history check. Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe?
it's a straight intelligence check.
Okay,
yeah.
intelligence check then. No, that's a fucking 1.
Which is true to Gronk.
So Gronk has heard of the dead twins.
Wait, what?
Gronk has heard of twin sisters to a farm that were born to a farm near his homeland that died mysteriously of a plague at the same exact moment. And he thinks that that's the dead twins that this person is talking about.
It's definitely the dead twins. Hey guys, I know of some dead twins.
Are they trees?
I don't think they were. No.
He told us they were trees.
No, these were definitely twins and they're definitely dead now.
Okay, but are they trees?
No.
Okay, then
Wrong twins.
wrong twins.
But I mean, dead twins.
Guys, I spoke with a fortune teller earlier who was greatly possessed when answering my question regarding the shrine, for I have been seeking it out myself. It is surrounded by all manner of beasts, both benevolent and malevolent.
Okay, so did this...
So if we find the beasts, we find the shrine.
Okay, but did this fortune teller tell you where it was?
Southeast of here.
Okay, that's general. That's a
That's
whole...
all.
That's a whole quadrant.
We can probably comb the land, or maybe ask someone who might know.
Okay, so this...
where this shrine might be.
But it's a holy place, right?
Yes.
So let's just go to like the nearest temple and ask one of the priests there. They're most likely to know where any of the holy places are around here, whether
True.
it belongs to their god or not.
Especially if it's the temple of Theo's god, since it's his shrine.
Okay, yeah. Well, I don't think there would be a temple of Theo.
Not Theo, but Theo's god. I forgot his name.
Anathor.
Yeah.
Anathor.
So we're just going off the word of a fortune teller on where we're supposed to be going?
Well, she was quite possessed. She was actually quite terrified after she finished answering the second question.
Oh, good. A scared fortune teller. Wonderful.
The right spirits took over her mind, I could tell.
You know, you're kind of a dick, but you're adorable.
Right?
Thanks.
I just want to...
So what I was saying is this place is southeast from here. My mother actually told me that was the general direction it was in as well, and she is a great nature cleric herself. So it seems to check out. And she also mentioned a shrine.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Well, so we're agreed that we're going to the dead twins that he's already sending us to.
Yes.
Yes.
I thought the dead twins were not what we were going for.
Not your dead twins.
Yeah. No,
The
but I mean,
trees, the
Alorum
trees.
was already sending us there, so I mean, I don't understand what your fucking deal is, man.
Oh, I'm just saying we haven't... All we've said is that we're actually going to do the thing that we said we were going to do.
All I'm saying is we need to watch out for the beasts. Some may help us, some may harm us.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. But we do need to figure out where that is. So,
Let's find a temple.
yeah, let's go to a temple and talk to a priest. Priests know shit like that.
They should.
All right, so what's the nearest temple, Matt?
You guys give me an investigation check.
7.
I got a 13.
I got a 15.
Nice.
All right. Jared, you're the first one to really encounter as you're walking through, there's still some festival activities going on, really all throughout town. This ghost activity doesn't seem to have disturbed the festival at large.
What the fuck is wrong with these people?
And you notice there's a you start to notice that there are kind of like banners that resemble a white flag with a green border with a tree growing out of it. And you see what looks to be like a pious-looking person walking down the street dressed in these robes. And now that you think about it, ever since you've been to this festival, these colors seem to almost be everywhere.
So white with a green border with a tree in the middle.
Yes.
Okay.
And you see what appears to be either a member of the clergy, a monk, somebody walking down the street, just kind of chatting with people at the festival.
Gronk's going to point. Maybe we should ask him.
Ask him what?
Where the
About the shrine.
trees.
Oh, right. I just had it in my head that we were going to a temple, and so I was just looking for a temple. So
He looks like
okay.
a priest of a temple.
Okay, all right. Zenko, you want to talk to him? I'm uncomfortable with holy people.
All right.
All right.
She delicately
Gronk-
and politely approaches the man.
Gronk's going to follow her.
Excuse me, sir.
I mean, we all are. So.
Hello. And you
Are you
turn. This old man, thinnish beard, bald head, seems to be producing flowers out of his hands for nearby kids to take around.
I thought you were going to say a music video.
He's selling his mixtape.
Yeah.
So you seem like a man of holy influence. We are seeking a shrine of Anathor, southeast of here.
I'm very keen eye. I wear the colors of Ta'aranel, the goddess of the harvest.
Fantastic.
But, I've not heard of an Anathor.
Of the dead twins. Do you know of the shrine of the dead twins?
I know of the dead twins.
Right? Me too. That's what I keep telling them.
Shut up.
Wrong
Shut up,
twins,
Gronk.
Gronk.
Yes, there are 2 giant trees in the petrified forest south of here.
Ooh.
I do not believe that there is a shrine that I know of there, but yes, they're quite a sight to behold. They're quite just ginormous, to say the least. But you do have to travel through the petrified woods to get there.
Ginormous is not a word. I'm not saying it to him. I'm just kind of muttering it under my breath. Ginormous is not a word. This guy's an idiot.
Humongous.
Do you know the best path to get there?
There is a path traveled through there, but most of the citizens of this city do not choose to go that direction. Most of the areas south of here are more desolate and barren. We do not get much trade through there. So it's a more dangerous path than those to the predominant 3 countries we do trade with.
Well, as you can see, we are well equipped for danger.
Very well.
Gronk's going to look around like, what? What are you talking about?
I mean, I wish you well in your travels. It is a barren place. But,
Thank you so much. We are fulfilling a dead man's final wish, as well as my own life's journey.
I wish you well in your endeavors, then. Complete.
Thank you. What is your name,
circle.
sir?
Oh, my name is Darren.
Darren? Darren, great to meet you. I am Zenko. May we meet again.
Oh, yes. Come see me at my temple.
Matt? You did not mean to give him a name.
Yeah, he did. Darren.
His name is Darren.
Darren.
So uncommon in these parts.
Now I get to write the name Darren down. Welcome to
And the old
DMing
man.
random NPCs you guys want to meet.
And so I guess we're going to walk away from this guy now.
Yes, we bid him farewell. And do we need to get supplies or are we all set?
Yeah, let's go get like some like rations or something. I think that's all we'll really need. Let's go talk to the innkeeper whose name escapes me at the moment.
Granabar,
because I don't write anything down.
Of course you do.
I should start doing that.
Yeah,
Yes.
probably.
Let's go.
That way I don't have to write everything down.
Like
Go to
Jared.
Granabar and get some rations.
Let's go talk to Granabar, see if we can get like a few days rations or something.
That sounds marvelous.
We don't need a lot.
I mean, could we take a night's
got-
rest? I'm
Yeah.
not feeling all that great.
All right, shit. Where
Of course we can rest.
Hey, where you stay at, mummy man?
Wherever. Where are you guys staying? I don't want to stay too far away.
We're staying at the Cracked Mug. I remember that shit.
Oh yeah. I'll stay there.
If you
Alright.
need a soft bed to stay in, you can stay in mine. I will sleep on the floor.
That seems extraneous. I'm pretty sure he can get his own room.
Yeah,
Give me-
probably.
Give me a persuasion check.
All right. 18.
All right.
Gronk is fucking furious right now.
She's
He is
just
so
she's just being
jealous.
motherly.
He
She's so
does not see
tiny.
it that way.
That's wonderful.
Thank you for your generosity.
Of course.
I might choose to do that, but let's make our way, I suppose.
All right, it's this way.
Of course, little one.
All right. So you guys make your way through town. If at any point there's anything you guys want to go do, let me know. But other than that, y'all are gonna make your way to the Cracked Mug.
I mean, are there any like potion shops or anything?
Give me an investigation check.
14.
No.
You did hear about a like an alchemist shop. Which I think I have all the names written down. Yes. Flasks and Rose Petals, the apothecary.
Okay.
They do have a stand that they're running in town that y'all did pass.
Hey guys, should we get some potions and stuff before we go?
I mean, Deacon can only tell people to get well soon so many times, and so can I. So, good
That's
idea.
fair. I mean, it's okay, I guess.
Yeah, Gronk's gonna go over to the booth.
As you approach, there is the couple, Rose and Flaskin,
Okay.
and they, as you approach, they. What kind of potions are you looking for?
Healing potions, just
Just
standard
the basics,
stuff. Yeah.
basic standard healing potions. Inflated prices for the festival: 60 gold 60 gold pieces.
Oofa. Can I haggle with you a bit? Because I don't have that much.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check, fine.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to do it. You said perception?
Persuasion.
Oh, persuasion. Oh, that's even worse. So that's an 8.
No, dearie, sorry, prices are set.
Okay, so did you see the ghost that was out here in the street not that long ago?
No, I was tending to my booth.
Okay, so there was a ghost and it was attacking people.
Okay.
I killed it. And
Okay.
you know, I'm not like asking for handouts or anything. Just could I get it for like 40 gold pieces maybe?
55. Doing a favor to the town, I guess. I heard something about an old fart dying.
Yeah, he smelled like it for sure. 50?
55.
All right. And then Gronk's going to just turn and walk away.
I legit only have like 22 gold.
Yeah. I'm gonna like wave at the other guys like with my hands up in the air and be like, "Hey, they're just way overpriced."
All right.
Let's just get some rations then and hope that we can heal you.
Okay. So you guys make your way to the cracked mug?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. As you approach, the festival seems to be kind of winding down. Like the daytime festivities, a lot of the or mercantile stuff seems to be winding down. It's a little more people partying. So as y'all walk in, those same two hearths are lit, and there's Grinabar tending to about 20 patrons along with his staff.
We could probably get rations in the morning.
You're back. Welcome.
Yes, of course.
Hey, Granabar, we got we had a thing with the ghost where we fought it and stuff, and then now we got like a quest to go take this dead man's body to like the dead twins.
His sword.
Oh, his sword.
We're not
Sorry.
taking his body.
Yeah, you're not
Okay,
walking around
good.
town with
It's
a dead
okay.
body over your arm.
Okay, good. I'm so relieved. I thought we were gonna drag around this dead body through the wilderness.
Remember, we
this
left
is much
it.
better. I mean, think of all the bears that could get us. They just smell the blood. So, Granabar, if you got time, in the morning we're gonna leave. We need rations for the 4 of us.
You'll be needing rations in the morning then.
Yeah, just a few days worth, please.
All right. Run you about what's for the 4 of you? Copper a day. I don't know. 12 copper.
All right, cool. That sounds good.
Where'd you say you were going?
The dead twins.
Oh, why would you go there?
This guy became a ghost. He like died, and like there's like a shrine there where you're like he worshipped his god Anathor. You know Anathor?
Was that the old man Theo's weird god
Yes.
that nobody ever heard of?
Yeah. So old man Theo died, and now we got to
Oh,
take
that
his.
was the ghost.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's fucking trippy.
yeah, it was real weird. So we gotta like take his sword to these twins, dead twins. I don't know. Like I'm assuming like I think they're trees.
Yeah, no, they're ginormous trees.
Yes, they're ginormous trees, and we're gonna take them there. And yeah. So anyway, I mean, how far away? You know where that is, right? The dead twins.
I've been by it a couple of times. It's
It's like what, like 2 days?
a day and a half. Yeah.
Day and a half? Okay. Well, I mean, we got to go there and like, I don't know, deposit his sword or something. So we're going to go do that
Right, so
for
you
this
need-
other dude. And then he said he'd give me one of them jugs that sucks up ghosts.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, but I mean, how fucking useful would that be? If you ran into a ghost, you just pop the cork and suck it in. You don't got to fight it or nothing, and it can't hurt little girls.
Weird way to phrase that, but okay.
Well, I mean, it hurt little girl earlier.
Oh,
It's fine. I made her feel good.
all right.
It's like a healing. I healed her.
That's.
I said it in a bad way. I think I broke Jared. Jared's got his face in his hands and he's just shaking.
Deacon is officially drunk.
Well, if you want, I've got a couple of cousins that run a touring business that takes you on fantastical adventures, and they occasionally go down that direction.
I mean, are they going tomorrow morning?
I don't know. You could ask them. They're right over there.
Oh, neat.
Fantastic.
Would they, because we're staying here, would they, and you know, patrons of yours, would they give us some kind of a discount?
I don't know. I guess you could explain your situation to them.
I mean, do they? I mean, this is their business, right? So
Yeah,
they're
they-
probably going to charge us.
It's possible.
Okay. I mean, I appreciate.
I mean, I might give a chat to them, seeing as you've done apparently 2 deeds for the town now. Maybe
Yeah.
give you a discount or a free ride. I don't know.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. dirty deeds done dirt cheap?
No. I don't.
That's just the same. That's probably just the same with the Eldema. All right, well, what are their names?
Their names are Elbar and Winneba.
Elbar and
Winneba.
Winneba. With the W.
Yeah.
Fucking finally, some real goddamn names. We met that guy earlier. His name was fucking Darren.
Oh, yeah, Darren. He's an old customer.
He's definitely old.
His fucking parents must hate him.
Also, apologies to anyone named Darren that's listening to this. We love Darren is a totally normal name, and we love you.
Darren, we love you.
As you look over to the table, there are 2 dwarves, a male and a female, that seem to be dressed in... It looks like adventurer's clothes, but it's also, like, very flashy looking, but also kind of worn down. Like, it... Almost like it was designed to be like somebody was impersonating an adventurer, and then they actually had to, like, go out on the road.
Okay. Hey, guys. We're talking to Granabar, and he sent us over to you. And we are looking to go to the Dead Twins in the morning.
As you look at these 2, the female has most of, like, the sides of her hair is shaved, and her top of her hair is pulled down into a long ponytail.
Yes.
And then the male has a very it looks really disheveled, but you notice as you look closer, it's almost like there's oils and stuff in his beard. Like, and his hair is very manicured, but looks rough. It's almost like a manufactured bedhead, but for, like, road dwarf.
Fucking road dwarf is gonna be holy shit. When next time I go in to get my hair cut, I'm gonna be like, hey,
Give me the road dwarf.
I want the road dwarf. I want to look like a road dwarf, if you know what I mean.
And as you notice, the male, he has an eye patch over one of his eyes and looks at you and says, "What do you be needing, laddie?"
We need to go to the Dead Twins tomorrow, and grab a I fucking forgot his name already.
Granabar.
And Granabar said to talk to you. He said y'all are cousins, and that y'all could give us a decent rate.
He give me a perception check, everybody.
19.
Natural 20.
All right.
8.
All right. Both Gronk and Deke, you guys notice that he turns his head and he seems like he's just kind of scratching it in thought, but you notice that he's looking at Granabar, who locks eyes with him, and you see for just a slight moment he lifts up the eye patch and then drops it back down, and then he turns and he's, "Hey, we'll be going down to the Dead Twins area tomorrow, into the Petrified Forest at least. I suppose we could have you tag along. We've already got 3 other customers."
Okay, how much is it going to run us? Because otherwise, I'm just going to have you... If it's too much, I'm just going to have you, I'll pay you for a map.
It'll be a gold piece apiece.
Okay, that's...
I love saying that.
It's because it's catchy. You're a hell of a salesman. If it's fine with y'all, I'll just pay for this one.
Okay.
Okay.
We could use a couple guides.
Yeah, we could use y'all. Can you be here in the morning, first thing, breakfast?
How about you just meet us at the southern gate?
Well, we're gonna kind of want breakfast.
Okay, grab an early breakfast and meet us at the southern gate.
Okay.
That's when we go.
All right. What time?
I mean, I don't have a clock or a watch on me, but 9. Just to not make this complicated.
All
2 ticks past sunrise.
that sounds good. Sun comes up late here, I suppose. We'll be there 2 ticks past sunrise. Do I pay you now or pay you when we get there?
Pay me when you leave. Or when we leave.
Okay.
But, yeah.
That was a weird way of putting it.
Pay me on departure.
Okay, that sounds good, man.
I don't know why I'm talking kind of like a pirate now.
I thought you said, Nathan, I straight up thought you said pee, and I'm like, you could pee wherever. We're in the wilderness.
Should I pee now or should I pee later?
It sounds,
You are now my slave master.
it's like Shawshank Redemption. All right, so all right, little mummy man.
Yeah.
Mummy person. I don't know. You're wrapped up like a mummy.
Just call me Greenbelt.
Okay, so Greenbelt is the
Yeah.
name that we are to call you. Okay,
Yeah.
that is literally what I was about to ask you because I am not comfortable traveling with someone, especially overnight, if I do not know their name.
Greenbelt will work.
Greenbelt, is that your given name? Or is that like a nickname?
It's what people gave me. It's what I'd use to travel with.
Okay, you travel with the Greenbelt?
It used to be green.
I mean, all right.
Sometimes when I get a new one, it's green too.
That's fair. So you like the color green?
For a belt.
It's fair. All right, cool. Well,
Not for my vegetables.
now the Granabar over there that we were talking to earlier, he's the innkeeper. You want to get a room or something, you can talk to him. What time is it, man?
8.
To like maybe a little bit before bedtime.
Yeah, like 8, somewhere between like 8 and 9. Like people are kind of, this is like their rowdy time, and then people probably start winding down around 11.
Okay. Since we got to get up so early, I think it might be in our best interest to like, get our shit together, get prepared and stuff, and give Granabar some time to put together rations for us, and we
Get
can just
all
pick
your
them up.
shit, put it in a
get all-
backpack, take it to the shit store.
That's what.
That's all we can afford of that.
That's literally what we can do. So let's. Just to me, I'm someone who travels a lot, so like this is a good time to kind of do that, collect your thoughts. If you have if anybody needs to talk or anything, I'm gonna grab like an ale and some food, and I'm gonna go up to my room and get my stuff together and talk to my daddy about where we're going.
Gronk has just completely lost all interest and has already turned around to go walk to the inn to go and get some food.
Okay.
Because he has a very short attention span.
All right.
The Greenbelt also goes and orders, and then approaches Zenko's. Which one's your room?
Number 13.
I guess I'm going up there. I'm gonna just kind of rest.
Sleep well. I'll be quiet when I re-enter, and don't worry, I will be on the floor. I have a bedroll.
Okay. Thanks.
Rest well, little friend.
Okay. So Greenbelt goes up to Zenko's room.
Gronk's gonna fucking eyeball him the entire way.
Yeah, Deke's just gonna go get some food and an extra large ale, so that he doesn't have to come back down.
Yeah.
He's gonna go up to his room and pack up, get stuff ready. Like he's literally packing up everything he has.
Yeah.
Because
Zenko's-
this is what Deke does.
Okay.
He's used to having to leave everything behind, but he's gonna rest so that he can talk to Winston when Winston comes in, so that, or at least he's gonna leave Winston a note to let him know where he's been and where he's going, and that he's going to come back to the Cracked Mug as soon as he can.
Okay.
But he's also going to say, if you haven't seen me in a week, this is where I'm going.
All right. As you enter your room, you notice there is a bunch of shit everywhere. And you look, tied to the bedpost is a dog.
My blink dog?
Yeah.
He's been with me.
You've been traveling around with your blink dog?
Why would I not?
What was he doing during the fight?
Oh, shit, I should have used him during the fight. He's probably just sitting there like...
I'm assuming you just left him with your dad.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. He's not exactly tame.
Yeah. Ah, shit, Winky. Did you do all this mess?
Huh?
Winky, do you do all this mess?
Oh.
Winky. Winky, do you do all this mess?
And it just plops carelessly on the floor. It's just like, doesn't seem interested in you anymore.
Nah, Winky, I can't be mad at you. And I'm going to go over and I'm going to pet him.
Okay, go ahead and give me an animal handling check.
I knew this was coming.
Let's...
Oh, Winky.
That's a 7.
Winky made a stinky.
From what you know about dogs, you like that they have like the booty scratches and the tummy rubs, and for some reason Winky just does not like those things, and just like after you try and do it, he just like it gets up uncomfortably and like moves around and like goes and sits at a different part of the room.
I'm going to take a treat out and I'm going to hold it out to him.
Okay. You successfully give him the treat, but it doesn't. That would be something you want to do before your roll.
Oh, well, fuck. I'm doing it now.
But he takes the treat.
Okay. And I'm going to say, all right, Winky, we're going to go to bed, or I'm going to eat this, and you eat here's some food for you in your bowl. And I'm just going to start packing up literally everything. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to like eat my food and, drink my ale. And I'm going to lay on top of the bed, like the covers and everything, fully clothed, except for my boots.
Okay. Gronk, what are you doing?
Gronk is going to sit at the bar and order an ale and a plate of lamb.
Okay. They are brought out to you.
Yeah, and he's going to sit there and eat and kind of observe the other people in the bar. And, after he's done, he's just going to go up to his room and, I guess, collect his belongings. Not that he really has, like, a whole lot, but he does have some stuff. But he knew he probably wasn't going to be staying in that room for very long for some reason. So he kind of already had it collected, but a few things were out.
Okay. What about you, Zenko?
Zenko has a meal and quietly goes up to her room. Everything's pretty much packed. She didn't really unpack. She just takes her blanket out of her pack and lays it down on the floor and lays down.
You do notice that Greenbelt is asleep. Like they kind of shuffle when you walk in the room, but they are sitting upright against the wall.
Huh.
And
so they didn't take the bed.
Didn't take the bed, and you notice that one of the blades is sitting across their lap. Huh. And they're sitting upright, but seem to be unconscious at the moment.
Oh, okay.
How far away is Zenko's room from Gronk's?
4 rooms.
4 rooms. Okay. So they wouldn't be right next door. Okay.
No.
Look at Matt's fucking face. He's like, fuck.
Since Zenko realized that she's not going to need the blanket on the floor because she could sleep in her bed, but the blanket's out, so she just quietly walks over and gently drapes the blanket over their shoulders and then crawls into bed.
All right. Go ahead and give me a
check.
Give me a perception check.
5.
Okay. As you come up to you see this bandaged little figure, slightly less intimidating when it's slumped against the wall and asleep, and doesn't seem hostile or grumpy towards anything. But other than that, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary, other than it's a living person wrapped up in bandages. As you go to lay down to sleep, a few hours do pass. We're going to go back to Deacon. Before Deacon, you were woken up by a whisper in your ear. Boy, you awake?
Yeah, Daddy, what's up?
Hey.
You drunk?
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. All right.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Did you read my note?
No, I'm not. Did you leave a note?
It's on the table next to your bed. All right. It will be there for when you are sober in the morning. But also, I'm going to tell you now, I'm headed to the Dead Twins with Gronk and Zenko and this little like mummy that we found earlier named Greenbelt. And we killed the ghost and stuff. And we got to take like a sword. And I'm going to get a big reward for it. And so like when the reward is, paid out and everything, I'll be back here. It should take like 4 days, maybe 5.
I mean, you're going to miss a lot of the festival. Casting spells when drunk is weird.
Yeah.
But good luck on your quest to put the sword in the ghost, man.
Yeah.
Bye.
Hey, you go to sleep, Daddy.
I'm not in the room. I'll be there later.
Daddy,
What?
why don't you lay down? I'm going to put a bucket by your bed.
Yeah, he's totally not in the room. He's casting the message spell.
Ah, shit.
How did you not pick up on that?
Ah, shit. I'm going to be like, because my eyes have been closed. I've just been laying there.
Yeah, it's just a whisper in your ear.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he's been casting the message spell.
Like, shit, Daddy, I've been talking out loud like an idiot.
Well, all right, boy, be safe.
All right, hey, there's a bucket by your bed.
You almost hear like a thump against his chest. He's, thanks, boy.
All right, bucket by your bed. Don't catch any STDs tonight.
Oh, he won't be getting it up. Stacy, go ahead and give me a perception check.
But
All right.
Darren's do.
7. I mean 8. I'm not
Okay.
rolling good perception.
No. As you're sitting there dreaming, you're kind of picturing, these shrines that you're about to be going to visit and, finally getting a little bit more forward motion on this quest that you originally set out on.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost creeping into your dreams, and you picture all these creatures that you heard about, both malevolent and benevolent, and you can almost feel it like it's real across your body. You feel like tendrils coming up and like little pinpricks up your body, and then there's one that just goes like long ways from your forehead down to your chin, and all of a sudden you wake up.
Ah!
And you look, and you see a fairly large blue and white spider that once you startle up out of bed, it just disappears.
Whoa.
If you remember back to your session 0, it looks similar to one of those spiders that you saved.
Oh, yeah.
It has the same coloration and roughly the same size.
Aw.
And yeah, whenever you kind of jumped awake, it disappeared.
She sits there for a minute and wonders if it's not a guardian spirit. Nods and then lays back down. Looks over at Greenbelt to make sure they're okay. And then closes her eyes to go back to sleep.
You look over at Greenbelt. Their head is up, and you can see their eyes are open, and then the hand is on the blade, but they don't seem to have moved. And then once the spider disappeared, and it seems like you've calmed down, they just put their head back down, go back to sleep.
They're going to be like, I regret this. Never
Never staying in
again.
Zenko's room again. The rest of the evening passes without event. You guys wake up. You Want to go downstairs and grab your breakfast rations and everything?
Yes.
Yup.
Yeah, awesome.
All right. You come downstairs. Granabar is not there. But you do see one of the staff that's been helping out. They're passing out meals and everything to, whoever's awake, which is about 3 other people. And seem to be more setting up everything as y'all come down. You do see 4 sacks. Oh, you be wanting these, dearies.
Yes, we would like our rations, please.
All right, here you go.
All right,
Please
cool.
and thank you.
Have Granabar put it on my tab for my room, please.
All right. She hands over the food and like the ration bags to you and puts it on Winston and yours tab.
All right, excellent.
And then you guys just heading to the south end of town to.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. As you get towards the south end of town, you actually have to leave out of the southeastern side, and then there's a bridge south that crosses the river.
How convenient.
And then after you get across that bridge, you do find a wagon that seems to be sitting there with 2-horse wagon. You see the front part of it is actually dual tiered. There's a section for essentially Elbar and Winneba, and then there's a second row of seats for travelers. And then there's the back of the wagon, which looks on its surface like it's intimidating. Like there's sharpened wooden pegs driven out like the entire top row of it to make it look like it could withstand an attack. You can see there's metal like blades kind of like that are jutted out and upwards to just make it look like this is a really intimidating wagon. And you notice that it has very fresh coats of bright paint on the side.
Cool. This is all going to be very cute and quaint to Deke.
Yeah, pretty much.
Zenko pays Winneba a gold and climbs aboard one of the wagons. Sorry,
Yeah,
Deke.
I'm going to... Wait, you say sorry?
And she's paying her own way. She's not taking any favors.
Ah, shit. All
No,
right,
I didn't.
fuck.
I didn't say sorry in character. I just didn't mean to interrupt you.
I'll see it happen, and I'll be like, okay. And then I'm just going to toss him 3 gold.
Okay.
And then I want to walk up to Elbar and be like, hey, man, how soon till we take off?
Well, we were waiting on you. So, yeah, no, we're ready to go.
Well, shit, man, you said 9 o'clock, and it's like 8:15.
Well, yeah, but you're ready to go.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
All right, then. And
We're up.
since I didn't really finish my description earlier, there are 3 people sitting in that second tier. It seems to be a married human couple and their 8-year-old boy.
Yeah, I'm going to climb into the back next to them. And I'm going to pull out my lute and kind of like play lightly. Like, y'all got any songs you want to hear? Something to pass the time while we're traveling.
Give me an insight check.
It's 8.
You get a distinct impression from the parents that they want absolutely nothing to do with you. The boy seems mildly interested, but as you look closer at their clothing, they seem to be dressed very finely. Like this is an afternoon tour for them.
I'm going to just start playing songs anyway.
Okay.
I'm gonna play. I want to play a song that I know that the boy would like. That's about it tells a story of an adventure between like an elven king or like a fey king. I said elven. I meant fey. Like some sort of like fey king story.
Okay.
Something that I figured he would like. Try to win him over.
Deacon's just faking it.
Yeah.
So you sing the song of the the Fey Kings fall?
Sure.
But what about Gronk and Zenko?
Gronk is going to follow Deke and sit pretty close to him. Not like in the same row, but like in front, I guess.
Okay, so you're going to be sitting with the drivers? Like there's two tiers to it. Yeah, it's getting a little crowded up with their up there with 4 people, and so yeah, sitting next to them, like they kind of, as you come up, they're like whatever, and they kind of scooch over as they're driving the cart and about getting ready to drive the cart.
Fresh air.
Yeah, right behind the horse.
Greenbelt,
that's all the fresh air you can get.
Greenbelt's gonna just hop in the back and just doesn't really want to deal with people. Zenko, what would you like to do?
Zenko climbs up onto the first tier since the second tier's full.
Okay. It's a little crowded up at the front, but the drivers make the best of it, and the family kind of sneers at this uncouth group that has joined them on their very pricey trip.
Also, to be fair, I'm dressed pretty like middle class, upper middle class.
Yeah, these are people that get their clothes laundered daily.
That's fair, but I am dressed fairly nice.
No,
I look like
okay, but they're uppity bitches. So
I know, but I'm just saying, I got a shot at winning them over.
No, that's fair. It's just initial impressions from them. Yeah, they're looking at this group and just almost like, oh, we didn't sign up for, to be crowded, but we've already paid the gold, so they're going along with it. One thing y'all notice as y'all were leaving town and coming out here, there do appear to be approaching storm clouds. The weather has shifted. It's much colder. The morning air is a little more damp as y'all are traveling down than it has been in the past week or so. And you can see that it looks like there's a decently bad storm probably going to be hitting in the next day or so. All right. And as y'all travel southward, for the first 3 hours, y'all are going to be traveling through primarily farmland. The main road is pretty empty, other than y'all's initial passing through. There are some people that are doing really obscure festival things that nobody's really they're trying to hit people coming in and out of town. They're not really trying to get a big traffic jump or a big stall going or anything like that.
It's like when you go to a concert and there's somebody selling bootleg T-shirts out of their trunk of their car.
Yeah, something like that. It is definitely the buying the gum while you're at the checkout counter, kind of place, and so it's along those lines. So yeah, for the first 3 hours or so, that's what y'all's travel is like. For the next 2 hours after that, the ground begins to kind of flatten off, and you notice that the grass seems to dry up a lot more in this area, and there's almost no trees as far as you can see for the moment. But off in the distance, you see just little, almost looks like spikes coming up on hillsides of these little, you can tell that they're trees or tree-like, but there's no green about them.
Cool.
And
sounds spooky.
Another hour or so, y'all approach, and you are coming up to the beginnings of the petrified forest. And it's disconcerting. You're wherever you go. Even those from Axleal, where everything seems barren because it's a lot of desert, a lot of rock. There's still a life and a vibrancy to it, where the light hits and there's these reds and browns, golds. What little light that's coming through these storm clouds is just making this place depressing. It it looks very dead and grim.
I'm gonna try to play like lively music to like lift everyone's spirits.
Go ahead and give me a performance check.
Come on. Okay.
He plays Wonderwall.
It's 9. It's a modified 9. I rolled. This one's getting like I've been cooking you all night. I rolled it bad.
All right. So as you strum up your tune, you get the feeling that the periodic songs that you've been playing throughout this trip haven't really been landing. And as you're trying to lift everybody's spirits up with this just really chipper tune, you hear a sigh from the two drivers, and the dad's just like, oh, like everybody's just kind of over it. The boy listens, and he's, well, where did you learn that one?
Honestly, I've known that one my whole life.
Oh, well, that's fascinating.
Yeah,
play it again. Play it again.
Okay. Shit.
Yeah. And you hear the father just, oh God, no.
I'm gonna play it again though, because it makes the boy happy.
That's fine. Gronk, Zenko, have y'all wanted to do anything over this trip?
I start playing Baby Shark.
Do 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 baby shark do 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 baby shark. No, Zenko's just gonna keep an eye out and watch the sky, watch the trees, watch the changing landscape. Munch on some jerky here and there.
Yeah,
And,
I would think that Gronk is... Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
Oh, and eyeing her traveling companions. Just keeping tabs. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, Gronk is just kind of keeping an eye out, just making sure that there's no ambushes or anything.
Does he
Not
carve his
gonna
name
carve
into
his
the
name in
wagon?
the wagon.
He was going to before he left.
Oh my God.
Me
I
and
was gonna
fucking
ask
Stacy.
that
No, I wasn't ready to do it just yet. Jesus Christ.
We all know your character so well. He's dumb and he carves his name into things. This is
Yeah.
what he does.
Yeah, no, that's definitely what he does, but he was going to wait until at least he got off.
After about 30 more minutes of travel, your wagon starts to come around the crest of a hill. And right around that point, thunder breaks and rain starts to pour down.
So the thunder rolls.
And the lightning strikes.
The thunder rolls.
So, is there like a canopy that I can put up for this wagon?
Just as you were thinking about that, the two drivers do actually stop the wagon, and they go into the back where Greenbelt has been sitting alone this whole time.
Yeah, because fuck him.
Yeah. They pull out this canvas tarp that has 4 long poles extended into it, and they come up to the front and set it up to... Essentially, this is creating, like on a pickup truck, it's creating the cab.
Okay.
It's cutting off any rain from coming in from the back and coming up and around, creating a shelter around everybody in the front.
Like a covered wagon.
Right, but just for the drivers, not for the passengers.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it doesn't cover the back.
All right.
Gronk helps him out in setting this up.
Okay.
So
Thanks there, buddy.
all right, but
Yeah, no
everybody
problem.
else is getting wet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out all that cloth that I took from Barnes and Nobles.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attach it to the back poles that's covering up the people in the front.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to stretch it as far as I can to cover up as many people as possible and tie it off on the sides of the wagon.
Okay, so you're
Because
creating
I got a lot of fabric.
Is it
Right.
waterproof though?
It's
I'm-
it's
I'm-
gonna stop the worst of it.
So you're creating like side doors essentially for them, for the people up front.
No, you said that it only covers the people in the front, but not in the back.
No, like the people in the it covers everybody that would be in the cab of the wagon. That's everybody but Greenbelt.
Oh, then never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Then fuck that guy.
Fuck Greenbelt. No. I'll pull it out and stretch it over like what would be considered the bed for Greenbelt.
Thanks. That's very nice of you.
I mean, nobody wants to be wet without consent.
Agreed. I don't like water that much. But thanks.
Yeah, I can smell. Oh no!
Oh no. Greenbelt knows that was a comment about Greenbelt's smell.
No, but it was meant to be like a friendly jibe.
No, like it was to see if they got that it was a joke or if it was like they just were completely lost.
Oh, they fucking get it.
Because I said, oh no, because Matt picked up the DM dice of doom.
Oh no.
That's because I just couldn't see my other dice at the moment. That's really why that happened. Okay. So as y'all continue traveling, the travel does become a lot slower.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually the couple that's and their kid and well, we didn't pay for this kind of experience. This is absolutely miserable. I was trying to treat my family during the Harvest Close Festival to a very fine time. I demand we turn around at this moment.
Nope, not going back.
Yeah, we're not going back.
Well, these conditions are miserable. I do not intend to stay out here.
They didn't make it rain, man. You paid for the journey. We paid for the journey.
I paid for a good time.
Yeah, we all paid, man. We're all gonna keep going because we paid for this. Unless you want to, I don't know, pay us for our time. If you want to take the wagon back, man, you can go ahead and pay us for it.
So wait, there's 2 tiers to this wagon, right? Is there one the below that's out of the rain? The first tier?
No.
Okay,
It's essentially
thinking double
like
decker.
It's essentially like no.
Like it's like a flatbed.
I was seeing a double-decker wagon.
It's basically like how a normal wagon has just the driver and the bed. This one has basically an extended cab and has like stadium style seating almost to where, or like movie theater seating to where like, yeah, it's built so it could have a few more passengers that were like sightseeing.
Like they're on a safari.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can't turn around now, and the rain will let up.
I mean, there is that. It is going to let up. It can't rain forever, man.
Turned into the fucking crow all of a sudden. It can't rain all the time.
Somebody give whoever wants to give me a persuasion check.
Yep. No.
I don't.
I do.
I keep rolling a fucking
persuasion.
5.
Gronk
Without
rolled a 19.
Like, I have a +6 to persuasion, and my modified was an 8.
Good job.
So you rolled a 4? So
Gronk's going to turn around and just... So Gronk's going to turn around and just be like, yeah, we're not stopping. We're not turning around. We got somewhere to go.
You see the woman kind of like flinches behind her husband, and he also flinches back a little bit.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be intimidating.
Like there's a sense of like you're persuasive. They're not scared you're like just really gonna up and attack them, but like they're like, oh, like the big scary guy said no, and we're like, okay.
Yeah, but like he immediately felt bad.
Yeah.
That they were like,
I mean,
kind of concerned.
That's how you approached it.
Yeah, I know.
So
No, I know. He's just dumb.
yeah. About another 45 minutes down the road, it is fairly miserable. It's cold. There's not a lot I mean, it is a dead forest. And you're on top of a wagon going through it. And eventually, after about 45 minutes, the rain does let up. And it's getting close to nightfall when when Elbar and Winnibus recommend it's time to make camp for the night.
Yeah, I was actually about to suggest that to them. So,
It's a good call.
Hey, we've done this.
hey, I'm gonna go get some firewood.
I'm gonna set up my tent.
Okay. Go ahead and firewood's pretty easy to find here. Like you can,
In the petrified forest.
yeah.
All of this stone firewood everywhere.
Are you sure that it's easy to find?
What'd you roll for your investigation?
For investigation, I got a 5.
Ooh. You come back with one fairly large branch that you're pretty proud that you found it, and then a
Is
lot
this
of
good?
kindling.
Will this do?
I mean, it's good enough, man. Can you cut it in half or something?
He tries to like snap it over his leg.
Give me a strength check.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a modified 20.
Oh yeah,
Yay.
it snaps in half. You now have
Is that good?
2 logs that are half the
Yeah, that-
size.
Yeah, he's gonna put it up. Like he's gonna make like a little teepee out of it.
Okay.
Like he's gonna break off some extra and like
Yeah.
yeah.
Zenko's going to cast produce flame to light the fire so we don't have to work so hard.
Oh, the kid loses his shit.
She
She
smiles.
What was that?
Tis
That
just,
was so cool.
Why, thank you, little one. 'Tis just the nature cleric tricks.
Mommy, can I be a nature cleric like the dragon lady? And the mom just looks down and is just like, we'll talk about it when we get home, dear. And like, both the parents are looking at you, and like, when you mention being a nature cleric, they kind of like, oh, okay. Like, they calm down a little bit. But
Zenko grins and winks.
the dad chubs. I don't know.
Say he chubs? What? I'm so uncomfortable.
Did you mean to say
This has been-
shrugged?
Nope.
This is such an uncomfortable episode.
Dad chubbed.
No.
So Gronk's gonna approach the little boy and be like, "Hey, if you thought that was cool, watch this." And he's gonna do like the little pull your thumb off trick.
Okay.
Will that be a performance?
That would be sleight of hand, wouldn't it?
sleight of
Yeah,
hand or
sleight of
performance.
Give me a sleight of hand or performance. Your choice.
Let me see. I'm gonna do sleight of hand.
I have -1 sleight of hand.
That is an 8.
Modified 6. The boys. You are a great wizard.
This kid's so cute.
And then he's gonna put it back.
You're an even greater wizard.
I'm gonna set up my tent while everybody's doing that stuff. I'm actually going to go out and scope out the woods when nobody's looking.
Okay.
I just want to check out the area. I want to make sure that there is at least inside of like 200 yards radius of us, like nothing, like no wild animals, no bears, no like crazy angry animals.
Lions or
Okay.
tigers.
Yeah. Also, I mean, I do want to say now that I do have my blink dog with me. Winky is with me.
Oh, you took Winky with you?
Yeah, that's kind of retcon. I meant to say it earlier, but like, I'm not gonna just leave him with Daddy.
It might be better. It's not a very tame dog.
Okay, well,
There is a chance it will run off. Just so you know.
I mean, he's on a leash.
Okay, you're gonna run into battle and it's gonna follow your every step.
Yep, we did it. No,
I'm saying, like, there are risks if you want it to be with you.
No, I want Winky with me. He's my boy. He's my good boy.
That's absolutely
He's my
fine.
goodest boy.
So you've got Winky with you. Go ahead and give me an animal handling check.
That is a modified 20.
Nice. So throughout the travels, Winky's been kind of restless, but you've been keeping him tame with treats and starts behaving a little bit better. Seems a little bit more attached to you.
Nice.
And as you're making your patrol about 200 yards out, as you come across, I guess, the easternmost, you're still on kind of the hillside looking down as this is dipping down into a bit of a valley. Give me a perception check.
It's 23.
All right. In the distance, you start to hear just doo, 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 doo. And then from another direction, you hear like a grinding of just.
The fucking EDM festival.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on? Is this what Fire Festival was supposed to be?
It's the electric forest.
As you can tell, the direction of the sounds is down into the valley. It's a little bit beyond your sight at the moment.
I can hear it.
Yes, it sounds large. One of them sounds like war drums. The other one sounds like stone and wood tearing together. It's a very strange. Down in the valley, you hear very loud, resounding noises.
All right. Do they sound like they're getting closer, or are they just playing out there?
How long do you wait?
I mean, I'm going to start hearing things. This is the first time I've heard things, so I'm going to wait, like for a solid 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay. Well, after about 5, you look down and you. After about 5 minutes, you look down into the valley and you see occasional glimpses of dark objects flying through the air. And then there's an occasional crackle of magical energy that seems to shoot from the eastern side to the western. And you see an occasional bolt of greenish purple energy. You see fire get launched that arcs about 80 feet. And as you start to kind of get a better visual through occasional lightning flashes, you see about 60 figures, roughly 400 feet, 500 feet out in front of you. Down in this valley, you see tiny figures that are rushing at each other. And a giant, you see a big hulking form coming from probably roughly 8 to 9 feet tall, come lumbering through from the eastern side. Then you see almost a black mass that seems to be about 20 feet long and about 10 feet high that's just actually physically knocking down trees as it moves from the western side.
I'm gonna run back and I'm gonna grab Zenko and Elbar, and I'm going to bring them to this spot. But I'm gonna make sure that they are quiet, we stay hidden, and because I want them to see this.
Okay.
And I'm gonna as we're sitting over there, I'm gonna go, Elbar, what is this?
Okay.
Elbar, what have you gotten us into?
Well, let's jump to the wagon because you still have to ask Elbar and Zenko.
Zenko, Elbar, I need you guys to come with me real fast. There's a thing going on in this direction.
Show us the way.
Come, Elbar. Are you coming right now?
What is it?
I need you to come here with me now.
Pretty weird.
Elbar, look at me. Look at my face. Come with me now.
All right. And Elbar will follow. Greenbelt rolls out from underneath the wagon where it was dry and begins to follow as well.
That's fine. I'm not going to make him stop.
Yeah. I don't know if Gronk hears and wants to follow or not.
No, Gronk's just laying down, staring at the stars or whatever you can see.
Yeah.
Clouds.
So we approach now.
Okay.
Elbar, what the fuck is that, and what have you gotten us into?
Oh, God.
That's not what I wanted to hear right now.
Oh, no. I didn't think they'd actually do anything like this. Are they bloody going to war?
That is a weird question because they obviously are. We do not need rhetoricals. We need solutions at the moment. We need a plan. Do we have to go through this? Do we have to go around this? Is there a way to avoid all of this?
Not by the cart. No.
The cart takes us through it.
Yes.
All right, well then fuck the cart.
All right.
We might have to continue around
I'm
on
going
foot.
back to the cart. And as you look down, there's an exceptional series of lightning strikes that actually lights up the field. And as you look down and you get a clearer view of what's going down below, you see what appears to be a few dozen kobolds and a few dozen goblins that seem to be rushing at each other. You see a monstrous, large, lizard-like folk in this kobold army that are spewing fire out of their mouths. And on the goblin side, you see what could only be the equivalent of like a medieval tank, like siege weaponry that's launching fire over at the opposing army out of many catapults out of several sides as these two armies come together and this lightning strikes overhead and rain begins to pour down over all of you. And that's where we're going to pick up next time.
Exciting.
That's cool.
Well, thanks for listening, everybody. If you would like to, post some fan fiction or some fan art, hit us up on Facebook at facebook.com/TMaTAcast, or go ahead and post it to Twitter at TMaTAcast.
We are also on Instagram at TMaTAcast. See ya, Tamata.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Skinner.
And we host TMaTAcast. On this podcast, we watch the first 10 minutes of movies we know nothing about and then try to predict what happens next.
It's like very low stakes gambling. We've covered movies with talking dogs, fake legs, sexual medical dummies, and Santa Claus.
New episodes are released every week, and you can find us wherever you get podcasts or at TMaTAcast.com. We predict you're going to love this show.
Forge Audio.
Dream it.
Build it.
Share it.